say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia State Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Groupers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Gets down with the slide. The Groupers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's small. Got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
And the Groupers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Flips it out to the back. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's small. It's caught. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's going to get loose. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the groupers will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll return it to around the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. On target to the left. Brings into the open. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now they'll try the right side. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to throw, it's small. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Panthers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Parrish. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the groupers line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air. It's small. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Potts. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right on the money. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for... And he takes it in for the score! Touchdown, Georgia State!
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. With the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Fires to the big fella. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Small. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. Here's an open space downfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's caught. It's Parrish. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he's got it inside the 10. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run play action. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Quick strike through the air for a score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And some room to work. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Nestles it in at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's small. Fires to the middle. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Pressure coming. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The groupers want to move quickly. Wants to fire on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Give to the running back. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can't use a timeout and get the ball back here. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Small. He spins that thing down the middle. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Snags it on the right. Off the right. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Give to the back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Craig. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for room. It's Craig. Oh, he's got some space. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Benson. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. It's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. You don't have ball security. Your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. On the move, he fires. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. looking for a man. It's small. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And the groupers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Hobbs. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. The groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Wicks. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the groupers decide to punt it away. Sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Small. Punts it out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room, it's Craig. And this one will be stopped for no gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The groupers will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's small. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll try the run. There he goes. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he got away from the lead end, no shot at catching him.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Craig. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down, still moving. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. You know, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Finding open areas. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Got his man. It's a six. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he eluded the defense and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Panthers. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun to give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Got it, looking for the first down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the groupers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Using the quick game. And it's a fumble on the play. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Dropping back, it's small. Quickly complete. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. They go to the ground. Pulled down after a Nice running there in the red zone at the 19. And the Panthers are marching down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The groupers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hunt is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. Breaks into the open. Quick. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Dropping back, it's Small. Finds his tight end. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Trying to pound their way in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Man, And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, probably sitting at home smoking a cigar. Oh boy, didn't that? I'm still in the party, ain't I? Well, let me call Black. Black, he'll handle you. Black. That nigga, they get old, boy. Chuck get older here. Look. Hey, that nigga, Johnny, I said, Chuck, what's up, man? I said, Chuck, in here? He told me, yeah, I'm in here. I said, what Chuck? No, what I said? Nigga, I just waking up. Nigga, I had took me a nap. So shut up. But he was like, I'm right here. I said, Chuck. I said, I see. I said, Chuck in here. I said, y'all got Chuck in here too? Chuck was like, I'm right here. I said, Chuck. I said, you was in here. Then he was like, oh. I said, yeah, you getting old, bro. What you going, 80 now? He even cussed like an old man. God damn it. Ah, shit. God damn it. Well, I got off at 12 o'clock today, boy.